Hello, Eden. I hope you're doing well, and also thank you so much. Okay, I know that anybody who tries to, make me feel uncomfortable in any way, you will help me one. Okay, so thank you. And because of you, people are people 不敢对我不客气 leh. So, oh my dog behind. Let's see. You're so tiny. Ah. Yeah. Let's see. No, I think he eating something, but you know what? I found that, the reason why 那个 Chilling lecturer said that, money, time is money, right? It's because he thinks that I'm that kind of woman and that I'm trying to go in her, right? Which obviously is not the case lah. He's the one who started this, and then I was very stressed out about it. So thank you so much, okay, for helping me get back at him all these years. And okay, people are telling me about the things that have happened last time, and I didn't understand why it happened, but why things were said lah, and the intention behind what was said. But I'm glad that they are telling me now lah, because I feel like it's been 5 years, and the least that people can do is just be honest lah, huh? Because I need closure too. So thank you, Aiden, for not judging me lah, and thinking that I'm a crazy person because of the way I behave, because of the fears that I have that no one else seem to be able to relate to lah, huh? And also, Aiden, I just want to reassure you that it's okay that I'm not into but you cannot be like pui pui fat fat lah. I really I'm not into super like high muscular guys. Everybody got preference one, okay. And also I would have, even if a guy is like really like good looking and like very buff and muscular, like I guess that kind of like take steroids, look like got take steroid, that kind. So I don't know whether they got take steroid or not, but they do look like they are very very big, big size. But then I don't feel that way towards them, because I will not be able to feel comfortable due to my anxiety and fear lah. So I'm not the kind of person that will just try out being with someone or for the sake of trying out and exploring and then seeing later whether I really want to be with that person or will I regret. I wouldn't even like go through any of this in the first place, or even get close to being really intimate with a guy if I don't trust him wholeheartedly lah. So this is something that I'm sure and you can definitely trust me on that, because it's the way that I am. That's why I struggle a lot and people really regard me like a lunatic. So thank you, Aiden, for not getting jealous and upset at me, okay? I just want to reassure you lah, even though I know that most likely you understand how I'm like and you are less, I guess you won't feel so afraid of losing me to all these guys who are like trying to 1 2 3, but I also don't trust them. So it doesn't matter how big their muscles are or how good looking they are, it wouldn't work on me, because I really don't trust any of this men lah. And after what happened and finding out about my father's behavior and the things that he knew, but yet he chose to go behind my back, and instead of helping me clear the air and protecting my name, and also saying things about me that will be helpful for me as a woman, I think he really made things so much worse, and I cannot seem to overlook what he knew and what he chose not to tell me and chose not to help me, and instead made it worse. Like he really tried to, it's very easy, very convenient to make it sound even worse for me, people already think that I'm crazy, and then my brother and my father come in the picture and keep saying things that gives people obviously even more when like it's like they are how to say, they are just adding fuel to the fire, what I mean, which honestly speaking they don't have to get involved. And I don't think that my father have any right to try to get involved in my love life when he never had any interest in it in the first place. So he's doing this all for himself, not because of me, not because he's really concerned about who I really end up with, and whether I'll truly be happy in life. He's concerned for himself because his feelings matter more than mine after what happened at PSB. I think even like I would think that a friend would be more concerned about me than but obviously I don't have good friends lah. So I'm very thankful that even though I don't have the kind of friendship that is worth holding on to or worth talking about, right, I still have a man who really loves me and cherishes me and don't take me for granted or think lightly of me or 看不起我 because I am not I guess the typical kind of woman that people expect you to choose. So thank you, Eden, okay, for reassuring me lah. Yeah lah, I know lah. All the things that actually, as long as I'm very comfortable and trust you, and you reassure me, you know, with your effort to protect me from anyone that can make me feel less or make me feel anxious and worried, right? Then I don't think that there will be any awkwardness between us, because a lot of things I don't think I'm unaware of, you know. It's just that whether or not I'm comfortable enough with you to open up about such things, right? So it has really to do with how I feel towards you, and not because I'm not aware of all these things. Like, you know, things that are like, at my age, I should know what I should know lah, But of course, there are things that I'm not fully educated on because I don't have to come to that stage of understanding it fully. Then that one is, you know, let experience and, you know, let this, like for example, like having a child, there's a lot of things that you need to go to a gynae, all these things, like, you know, parenting, all these things, it takes, I will have to learn it on it, like as I go, right. So that one, when the time comes lah. And some things, like anything also require experience and also the person that you're with. So I don't think that there will be any issue either. I think it really is, what matters most is who you're with So don't worry, okay, Aiden, I understand lah, okay. It takes a lot of courage for you to be able to, you know, open up to me, and I am very, very, very thankful that you don't find it uncomfortable or awkward to, you know, let me know about things that are you know, even though you don't tell me directly, but I'm sure, you know, a lot of people got tell me. Then you also got you know, through your own ways, you know, I learned about all these things lah, So yeah, Aiden, I am very thankful and please don't worry lah, okay. I am not, I just don't want you to say that I'm fat, that's all, okay. If you say I'm fat, then I'm not happy already. But other than that, I don't think there's anything to worry about, Lei. I'm not judging. I think you are very good looking already, you know. And yeah, you should, you know, you should feel that way about yourself, lor, around me. And my dog want to go out already. But yeah, so thank you, Aiden, okay, for everything that you've done for me. And that, you know, no matter how, there's always this fear of losing someone, and that's very real. And I always have this fear that, you know, you will let me down and you will not really like, you know, like the things that I hope for will not really, like, you know, like sometimes I'm very pessimistic towards love. I don't really think that you would, I mean, I'm not saying you wouldn't, but I will have this fear, what if you end up change your mind, I don't want to be with me anymore. I'll have this kind of thinking, like, you know, what if something is too good to be true, it turns out to go horribly wrong, and it turns out to never happen. That's why I wasn't really that certain that, you know, there's someone out there, you know, looking out for me throughout the years. I wasn't even aware because I was still searching for someone. I didn't know that there's actually someone that's already aware of my existence so early on and have been helping me so early on. So I really wasn't aware, you know, because I wasn't even like expecting anything out of what happened at PSB. It's not like I know about you. I just did what I felt, you know, was the best way that I could, you know, account to myself at the end of the day. And it really doesn't matter what other people think lah, because of course being bullied is not nice lah, yeah, being hated on lah afterwards lah, it's not nice lah. However, you know, I'm glad that I found out that 那个 cheater thought that I'm that kind of woman, which, you know what, this is what men generally would think I am, but that's obviously not the case. And I'm glad that you saw that I'm not like that at all. So I'm not that kind of woman at all. And I'm so glad that you know, saw me for who I really am. So thank you so much, Aiden. Because of you, I know that you know, I'm choosing a man who really values me. I'm choosing a man who really knows the kind of person I am. And I'm choosing a man who really shares my values and isn't that kind of 随随便便 的男人 also. A lot of people think that, you know, men can fool around and then they are like not judged for that. But I think that, you know, for you to not think that it's okay to fool around, and I know you wouldn't, but because of the way you are, you really aren't like that at all. So that makes me very reassured lor. So thank you again, Ian, for, I know lah that, you know, I'm sure you know that I really I really just don't want to be with my father anymore because I'm just so like, I'm so tired of my father don't deserve to know, don't deserve to be involved with my life in the way where I would have allowed him to anymore because of the way he have let me down. And Aiden, I really need you to help me to leave this family, okay, Aiden? I'm also afraid lah. I'm also afraid that you will turn against me. I'm also afraid that you will get upset at me. I'm also afraid that you will hurt me. Because I'm so afraid that I wouldn't, trust any of this men. And I hope you really know what kind of person I am, even. Of course, I have my bad habits. 我很喜欢 I like to sabo people back. That's why all this retail stuff is gonna, even though I think they know it's me also. But I just, like I can be very petty in this manner. But then I think that, when you look at the things that I've done, I hope you believe in me and know that I wasn't trying to steal, which is so ridiculous because I am not the kind of woman based on the history of how I have been. The history, I've never been that kind of woman who experimented and fooled around in the first place. And I think that throughout the years, all these people trying to disturb me and set me up, right, I also didn't succeed. And that, I didn't like settle for any of these other men. And I don't know about you. And then my father, 一直这样子哦. Wow, I don't know how else can people still think that I'm conning, which is like, doesn't even make sense, And Aiden tell me the school also kena already, right? Like, 他们报仇 on them already. Wow, 你是谁？你的能力你很有能力哦，帮我报仇。So thank you, okay, Aiden. I also wish to believe that there's good in people lah, but at this point of time, I rather lean onto you lah, okay, because you have done a lot for me throughout the years, It's not say, it's all sweet talk and no action and no like effort and no sacrifice throughout the years, It's a lot like the things that you're doing for me is not. I think the entire world 没有人可以 compare to me 了，你知道吗 Aiden? So because of that, I can trust that you wouldn't take advantage of me and you would really, know the best course to take for us both lah. I have to rely on you a lot, on decision making because I believe that you are really very good at giving. You are definitely someone that I'll look for advice and someone that I will trust to, give me the best to help me decide lah. If let's say I feel like you're a better better candidate to help me, like you're more like certain things 我觉得 I need you to help me decide. There's certain things I decide for myself also, but then I will still ask you for 意见. I feel like this kind of partnership between me and you will be very, very, very good, like I really like that, so that I have someone to help me with life decisions and not I don't want to be scammed by people also. I don't want to be cheated. I don't want to be taken advantage of. So I'm very thankful, Ada. I hope that you will I know you are very, very worried for me, lor. You very dancing, right, that I will freak out when like I go to all this clinic that has male doctors, and then how I reacted in school with all these male lecturers. I know. Sorry for making you worried, Aiden. I'm sure you are very worried and very affected, and I hope that you didn't allow it to affect you until you didn't sleep well lah, So yeah. So don't worry lah. There shouldn't be any awkwardness between us because 我不是小孩子 Aiden. It's just that I don't feel comfortable with a man, so that's why this kind of thing won't even happen between me and those guys lah, okay? So thank you, Aiden, okay? I really to be honest, I feel very uncomfortable around my father now, You see, this is what happens when the trust is broken. I am very uncomfortable around him. I feel very uncomfortable. I don't even want to be around him, It's like very 痛苦, That's why all this kind of thing, it has to do with trust one, And the things that you have done to prove to me that you can be trusted, then I'll be very okay with being around you, and I won't be like freaking out or that kind of stuff, because some of yours is like, you really broke world record already, So you see, like, even though I've known my father for my entire life, things is very uncomfortable between me and him now lah. I don't see any possibility lor. And he will try to be one with the way I message him, because I asked him to make payment for me ma, because lah. Yeah, he will try to be also, but I'm looking forward to the day where I no longer have to rely on him anymore. Okay, thank you, Aiden. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Don't worry, okay? I don't like all these other guys. You don't have to worry, okay? I don't feel anything towards them, I just don't trust anyone. Don't even talk about guys. So I hope you're doing okay, okay? I make video to cheer you out. Okay, Aiden, bye bye. Love you, love you. Bye bye. Thank you so much, Aiden.